Hello, welcome to the second video for the 5-step healthcare challenge. Now, I hope that you did the first video. If you didn't, make sure to do the warm-up first because it gets your hands ready for the following sessions. And you can do these anytime you want. You can pick any one of the videos. You can do multiple videos. Just always make sure to do the warm-up video first, okay? So in this video, I've chosen to do some extra things with the immune system because right now everybody's really concerned about it. So what we're going to do, we've already done our warm-up video. I want you to go in to the webs in between your fingers and just rotate and then slide off. Oh, sometimes it can be really tender. You might have to ease up on the pressure. So what this is focused on is the immune and lymphatic system. Okay. There we go. Make sure to work both hands. If you worked your dominant hand first, we're into the awkward ones, right? They're only awkward for, really awkward, for a little while. If you do it enough, you can make the awkward less awkward. Still feels awkward if you don't use it all the time. Okay. You're just going to compress and then slide off. Now in here, I want you to roll the knuckle just very lightly. You can use your fingertips, or I use the edge of my finger right here and just roll. Roll these knuckles. If you ever get to a spot where it feels a little bit more tender, you can just spend a little bit more time on that knuckle, or watch the video twice and go through it a few times, right? If you have a tender spot, it just means that there's an imbalance in that area and you want to increase circulation and so that the body can help itself. So it's okay to spend some extra time on one spot if it feels a little bit tender. Good. And then off to the other hand. Oh, we didn't do the thumb on the other side, but if you choose to do that knuckle, it's okay. There we go. Great. Now I want you to connect all your fingertips together and we're just going to tap them for just a little bit here. Really get you thinking, hey? Some concentration needed to make sure you hit them. Really good. Now, I want you to interlock your fingers and just squeeze. So it's kind of like a squeeze and a pull at the same time. So we worked all of those webs by pinching them, And now we're really getting in there to massage. Feels so good, doesn't it? If your hands get sticky because they're heating up, you can use a little bit of cornstarch on them to make them smoother. It feels like you're playing in flour, but it really helps. You don't want to use lotion because then you're sliding all over the place. It's not helpful. Okay. And now what I want you to do is I want you to get started right at the wrist, and we're going to go all the way up to this elbow here, okay? And I just want you to gently rub up the arm. Feel that? I like it. Or you can use your 3 fingers and walk up the arm too, just to make sure that that entire area is covered. And you don't have to hold your arm up like this. You can relax yours. I'm just trying to help you see it. I guess it works when I'm like this too. You can see it like this. Okay, and then we're going to switch hands. So you can either use your thumb like this, or the 3 fingers, or both. A little bit extra self-care never hurt anyone, right? And again, if you do have some tender spots in these areas, you can just work a little bit extra. Put the video on pause and you can work it a little bit longer, or you can watch the video twice, whatever works for you. So now underneath your thumb in this area right here, I just want you to take your hand, stretch it out, and just work that whole pad right here. Feel good? What we do to one side, we must do to the other. All right. And now what I want you to do is interlock your fingers, make sure that the base of your hands are together, and just gently rub the heels of your hands back and forth. You can feel them heating up. Feels good, doesn't it? I like that. Okay, and then we're gonna take 3 fingers and work just back here. And just like this. Perfect. We are done for that short sequence to help support the immune system. Now, after doing this, I highly recommend that you make sure that you increase your intake of water. The reason that is important is because when you start stirring up stuff in the body, the toxins are released and they go back into your bloodstream, and it's really important to flush them out and so that you don't feel icky. Sometimes when there's a healing response, you might feel like you have to go to the bathroom more. You might feel like you get a headache, or there's maybe a little bit of sweating that happens. There's a couple of things that can happen when the toxins are just trying to release your body. It doesn't mean that you're sick. It just means the body's working hard in order to be able to get you feeling better. So well done today. Again, before doing any of the sessions, I strongly recommend the warm-up, and then dive in to any additional videos that you think that can support you. Do not work them more than an hour a day. And if you're doing them an hour a day, you make sure that you leave at least 24 hours between sessions. Now, again, if you have a stroke or you've had blood clots or you have any conditions where increased circulation can be detrimental to you, make sure to speak with your doctor. You want to get better, not do no damage. So I hope that helps, and check out the next video that's for the 5-part self-care challenge. It was fun. Bye for now.